Wegovy versus Zepbound. Sound off in the comments. Which one do you take? How much weight have you lost? If you've been on both, which one did you feel was more effective? Now, I've answered this question already in the chat, but I decided I'd make a video about it because I have personally taken both Zepbound and Wegovy. So I want to talk about the differences that I noticed, but also my husband takes Wegovy and he's seen success with that. So I want to talk about that. Number one, everybody and everybody is different. So there are actually people out there, and you might see it in the comments, who actually have taken both and feel that Wegovy is more effective for them. Now, if you look at the studies and you compare the actual results, Zepbound did outperform Wegovy in the studies, which means that on average, people lost a higher percentage of weight on Zepbound than they did on Wegovy. But again, there are going to be people who would lose more on Wegovy than on Zepbound just because it works better for them. So I know some people that said that they couldn't take Zep because it made them sick. So being on Wegovy was a better option for them, and it was actually able to be successful because they weren't getting sick. So for me personally, his question was like around how much money, because he was going to get his Govy covered and he was going to have to pay a lot more money to get the Zep, and which one was worth it. Well, I mean, everybody's going to make that decision for themselves because their financials are different. So for me, I have been on Zep for going on 3.5 years. I had to go check to make sure I wasn't adding an extra year, but yes, I started in September of 2022. And that is what I've lost my weight on. So I've lost 85 pounds. I was on Wegovy for 3 months during that time period, though, because my insurance didn't cover, well, Zep wasn't out yet, and I was on Mounjaro. It's the exact same thing, and they didn't cover Zep. They didn't want me to be on Mounjaro, so they switched me to Wegovy. Now, Wegovy did help me maintain my loss when I was on it for that 3 months, and so I am actually having to switch to Wegovy again because my new insurance does not cover the Zep or Mounjaro at all for me, but they do cover Wegovy. So I'm switching. I'm not going to go and spend a crazy amount of money, but I am in maintenance already. So I've already lost the weight that I want. I know that I can maintain on Wegovy because I've done it before. But I will tell you, for me, it was possible to maintain, but it was not as easy. For me, Zep really helps with the food noise. To me, Wegovy and Zep both help you feel fuller faster. And I've seen my husband being on Wegovy, and I can see that it helps him feel fuller faster. But I have less cravings than he does. So he can still be snacky in the evenings and stuff when he's on his. Like, it's better than nothing than when he's not on it. But we feel like collectively our data together is that I'm not as snacky unless I go past my injection date. Not everybody is going to feel that way. Some people are going to sound off in the comments that they say that Govy is better for them. So I just wanted to share my little tidbit of what we've seen in our household with two different people being on 2 different medications, and then me, of course, having seen and been on both. But no matter what, I wish you so much success in whichever decision you decide. I always say something is better than nothing because I've had nothing, and I've had Wegovy, and I've had Zep, and Govy is better than nothing for sure. They're both a blessing. I will be forever grateful. I hope that was helpful.